The Score is the place for local spring high school sports, and we've got some for you right now. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. SBS Carbon Copy in Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Maine Preventative Maintenance, your complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue, Waterville, serving the Central Maine community for over 100 years. JDH3 Design at jdh3designs.com, where they can print on just about anything. Valley Beverage, delivering great beverages every day. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Skowhegan Area Memorial High School, where this afternoon here on The Score, it's live coverage of high school softball, a big early season matchup between Class A and Class B. As today, the Skowhegan Riverhawks hosting the Nokomis Warriors. Mike Violet here, along with A.J. Knight. Chaz Wing is our videographer here this afternoon. One of the marquee pitching matchups thus far this year and probably the whole year. Mia Coots for the Nokomis Warriors and Lily Noyes, the right-hander for the Skowhegan Riverhawks.
Yeah, one of the premier pitching matchups is still probably underselling it. I like the grandeur of it. I think this potentially is one of the best pitching matchups, baseball, softball, whatever, in the entire state. Talking about two pitchers who can absolutely drive an offense, opposing offense, into the ground. And as we've seen the last few games, I think especially for Mia Coots getting a little healthier, they've done exactly that.
Strike throwers, both of them. They both throw good fastballs. They both have great changeups. This is a pitcher's game here today between these two great young pitchers. We got a good matchup on Friday afternoon in baseball. We got a good pitching matchup, and we did that looking ahead to this one, but that was a good one. This has the potential to be a great one. Skowhegan's undefeated 4-0, coming off a blowout win over Brewer over the weekend, 14-4. And Nokomis, once beaten, that loss to Gardner, they're 3-1. They bombed Winslow on Friday afternoon, 10-0. They beat Lawrence 12-1 before that, beat Oceanside 7-2 for their 3 wins. So in the 3 games they have won, it's not been close at all, and Skowhegan right now has just been on a rampage.
Yeah, I think in that the big thing you watch, right, so Mia Coots dealing with that back injury. We saw, I think, a little bit of it, a little discomfort in that Lawrence game. We unfortunately called early because of the weather. It was not cooperating.
Yeah, we were having a mini tornado.
Yeah.
I thought Chaz was going to blow away.
That's legit. But through 4 innings, she was dominating that Lawrence lineup, minus Kaylee Elkins, who I think finished 3 for 3 against her, but everybody else struggled to do anything. And in this most recent game, she had, against Winslow, 13 strikeouts and just 1 hit. That's pretty good.
All right, the stage is set. Great pitching matchup. Mia Coots for the Nokomis Warriors and Lily Noyes for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. A timeout. We are back with the starting lineups. And the first pitch, high school softball between Nokomis and Skowhegan. Next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The monkey has prime!
this season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial, all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
All right, Mike Violet, AJ Knight, back here live at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. Let's run down the starting lineups. First of all, for the Nokomis Warriors, coached by J.D. McClellan, 3-1. Mackenzie Watson leads off. She plays shortstop. Batting second, catcher Hallie Coots, hitting third. And playing second base, Reagan King. Batting cleanup, first baseman Addie Hawthorne. Batting fifth, that is. In right field is Sydney King. Hitting sixth and pitching, Mia Coots. Batting seventh, playing third base, Jenna Sawtell. Hitting eighth and playing left field, Delaney Randlett. Batting ninth and playing in center field, Kirsten Condon. So again, Watson, Coots, and King. Hawthorne, King, and Coots. Sawtell, Randlett, and Condon today for the Nokomis Warriors.
Got to get Mike situated so he could see the game.
Yeah, they're nice enough to move that speaker and disarm it. So we are set to go. Defensively, Skowhegan will go this way today. Casey Getchell is in left field. Annabelle Morris in center. Arabelle Linkletter in right. Third to first along the infield, Natalie Gilman is at third. Maddie Morris at short. Lydia Jones at second. Riley Welch is at first. And the battery, Lily Noyes throwing to Carly Jarvis. A gorgeous day, our best day for spring sports so far. Some, I guess, filmy kind of sunshine, some milky sunshine, some clouds up there. 67 degrees is our game time temperature.
Love it. First game of the season, I got to wear shorts.
You are a renegade.
I know, right?
You're an outlier.
How dare I crack the mold.
Good on you.
Can I just say, you were talking about the splash-free sunshine, and I don't know, Chaz, if real quick you can get a shot of the outfield players gathering there. 2 of them are wearing like the long-sleeve warm-up, so apparently not warm enough for them.
It's kind of breezy out there.
It is a little breezy.
But they do all have their sunglasses on. And in right field, Arabelle Linkletter's got the visor on because she is looking directly into the sun. So a meeting at the mound, and we are set to go. Mackenzie Watson will lead off.
I think the interesting thing to see is both these teams were replacing key pieces on offense, so both the talking points early were how the offense is going to be, and they've both been very good. I mean, Skowhegan in that game against Mesa, who's another good team, 19 hits.
Yeah. All right, ready to go. Watson in the batter's box. Lily Noyes ready to deal. First pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Noyes throwing to Carly Jarvis.
Call me crazy, Mike, but I think you'll see a lot of that call today.
Crazy. The 0-1. Bunt is down. Noyes off the mound. Easy play. Throws to first. 1 out. I was watching Noyes in pregame warm-ups. She is a great fielder aside from being a great pitcher.
Yeah, that was the story from that Mesalonsky game is we were applauding the defense, right, especially the left side so much. I think 4 errors in that Mesalonsky game, gave up 600 runs.
Allie Coots, the freshman catcher, younger sister of Mia, takes strike 1. Nothing in 1 on Hallie. She's wearing the black-eyed Susan in her hair. Fouled over us. Chaz flinched. 0-2.
That's probably because the last time we were here, I did give everybody the heads up during BP. Balls did make it into this area up and over the fence. That's
they have before. I've never had one come in while I am here.
He's jinxing it.
The 0-2 by Noyes. Bowled up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty much straight up. They play Coots in the outfield. A step or 2 to left center by Annabelle Morris. That's about it. The wind blowing in. And it's blowing pretty good, so balls in the air could be interesting, but they're going to be blown from left to right. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got her, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Lily Noyes. 2 gone, here's Reagan King. If it's not a king for Nokomis, it's a Coots. If it's not a Coots, it's a king.
2 pair. Pretty good hand.
Yep, it's not a bad hand. Reagan King, right-handed batting second baseman. The deal up. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on King. Noyes. The deal. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball up. You got to leave that one alone.
Well, and the dangerous thing, too, is like you said in the pregame, these pitchers are going to set up that fastball, and with Coots, that high riser ball.
On the outside corner, paint there from Lily Noyes, 1-2.
And for Noyes, you're going to get a steady diet of fastballs, and then she's going to put the parachute on that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Noyes. And there was the change right there, just a little bit outside, 2-2. If King can reach, Addie Hawthorne on deck. 2-2 on King. 2 outs, nobody on. Noyes ready. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, got her. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 1 swinging, 1 called, nothing across for Nokomis in the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. The score, Nokomis nothing. Skowhegan coming up. This is high school softball on the score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
We move along to the bottom of the first inning. Lee Johnson, Skowhegan Riverhawks will bat this way today. Annabelle Morris leads off in center field. Batting second, catching, Carly Jarvis. Hitting third, the shortstop, Maddie Morris. Batting cleanup in right field, Arabelle Linkletter. Hitting fifth at third base, Natalie Gilman. Batting sixth and pitching is Lily Noyes. Hitting seventh, playing left field, is Casey Getchell. Batting eighth at first base, Riley Welch. And hitting ninth and playing second base is Lydia Jones. So Skowhegan, Morris, Annabelle, Jarvis, and Maddie Morris. Linkletter, Gilman, and Noyes. Getchell, Welch, and Jones. The defense for Nokomis, left to right in the outfield. Delaney Randlett is in left. Kirsten Condon in center. Sydney King in right. Third to first along the infield. Jenna Sawtell at third. Mackenzie Watson at short. Reagan King at second. Addie Hawthorne at first. The battery, Mia Coots throwing to Hallie Coots, just like it is in their backyard. Here's Annabelle Morris, ready to hit here in the first. Last time we were here, Skowhegan sent 17 batters to the plate in the first. Popped up. Maybe a play. No, it's out of play, and it's one strike.
Yeah, last time we were here, they also had 2 triples and 3 doubles. I don't think that's going to happen today.
Probably not. Pitching probably a little bit better.
A little bit. Smidge.
One strike on Annabelle. Slightly closed stance against Coots, who pitches from the right side of the rubber. Changeup, swing, and a foul tip into the mitts. 0-2, good pitch.
Speaking of 2 quick strikes, how many pitches did Noyes need to get?
11 to get the side.
Whew, with 2 Ks.
With 2 Ks. 0-2 on Annabelle. Coots to the wristband. Here's the windup. The 0-2. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Morse, Carly Jarvis to follow.
Mia's sending the sign to Hallie.
Yeah, she calls her own game. That's it to center field. Condon started in. It's over her head. What did you say about extra base hits? This is going to be a triple. And they will hold her at third. It's a ringing triple by Annabelle Morris to lead off the ball game.
Sometimes the announcer's jinx works in reverse, I guess.
Apparently so. Annabelle crushed one, and even though Condon did break the wrong way, she wasn't going to get that. So here's Carly Jarvis with a chance to give Skowhegan the lead. Carly, left-handed batting catcher. Check swing, and it's fouled back. 0-1 on Jarvis.
She absolutely smashed that one to center.
Barreled up on that one, baby. Showed some serious power.
It's like they tell you, you can tell a pure hitter by the sound off the bat.
A lot of ping there.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Jarvis runs up and almost took it on the chin. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield in. Sawtell looking bunt. She's about a third of the way down the line. 1 ball, 1 strike on Carly Jarvis. Here's the deal. Ground ball right to third. Runner's coming home. They don't try to get her. And it's a fielder's choice RBI. They could have gotten her at home.
I wonder if that's one of those cases where she panicked a little bit.
Well, it's an RBI for Carly Jarvis. She's out 5-3. And Skowhegan's got a run on a triple and a ground ball. It's 1-0 Riverhawks. Here's Maddie Morris. Right-handed batting shortstop. Low ball 1. So they get to Coots for a run in the very first inning. 1-1. Coots ready. Here's the pitch. That's a strike right at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Again, talk leading into the season, right, was Skowhegan was going to need to had to replace a couple of big stalwarts. What was the offense going to look like? It's been spectacular to start the season.
The 1-1, up and in.
Because I think statistically, right, the Camden Hills game we had, they only gave them 15 runs. They scored 17. They plated two others before that inning was called. Right. But I think they've scored something like 50 runs in 4 games.
The 2-1. Hit high to left field. Randlett coming in, and she won't get there. And it's going to be a double for Morris. Probably an easier ball for the shortstop to handle, but it falls in. And so a triple and a pop fly double against Coots here in the first inning.
All right, so the AD, Mr. Jones, let me know it was 67 hits and 55 runs. So I stand corrected. For Skowhegan in the first 4 games.
Oh, okay. So a base runner at second. Here is Arabelle Linkletter, who had a triple last time we were here. That is a called strike. 0-1 to the Skowhegan right fielder. So Maddie Morris, good speed at second. 0-1. Here's the windup, the pitch by Coots. That is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, I apparently am the opposite of a jinx today. I said no doubles, triples. We get a double and a triple in the first inning.
I could have predicted that after you said that.
That's fair. That's the smart money was on that.
The 1-1 fouled back. I think we all flinched on that one.
I felt a little bit safe because it was coming right there. I was behind Chaz, too.
1-2. Chaz,
over.
the designated human shield.
That's okay. The cameraman never dies.
That's right.
I was leaning over to see the game, and so
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Changeup hit to shortstop. Runner goes to third. You don't see that very much. Throw is high off the first baseman's glove. Morris scores, and it is 2-0. So Skowhegan on the bases being very daredevil-like, and Morris scores on an error by the third baseman. So E5.
You had that as an infield single, though, right?
No, I did not.
Oh, I thought she beat the play.
I'm going E5.
Okay.
Throw off the glove of the first baseman. Still an RBI, however. Swing and a miss by Natalie Gilman, strike 1, because if the play had been made, no RBI, because if the play had been made, stopping at third would have been Morris. So no RBI.
For those scoring at home.
Right. And who knows, you may just be. Check swing foul. Gilman rolls her eyes because she didn't mean to swing. 0-2. So Linkletter puts the ball in play and gets a run in by error. So 2 in, 1 on, 1 out against Coots. Outside. 1-2.
I think you made a point about them being aggressive against Mia Coots, right? That's the respect you pay her. You know that you're going to have to sort of manufacture some offensive luck for yourself.
Coots ready. Here's the pitch. High pop-up on the infield. Shortstop Watson is there. She dropped it! They had the runner who broke on the play with just 1 out, and they would have had an easy double play if the play had been made. That is E6. And fortunately for Linkletter, the ball was dropped because she would have been a dead duck on the double play. Instead, she's all the way to third. So consecutive errors now by Nokomis. And here is Lily Noyes with 2 on, 1 out, and 2 in. I looked up and saw Morris flying around second. I'm thinking, what is she doing? And she ends up on third.
And then maybe that was a mistake, mental mistake right there, thinking there were 2, right?
Oh, it was a mental mistake, all right.
Taken off and gets a break as I think Coots leading that meeting there, just trying to tell everybody to get their heads back in the game.
Yeah, Coots now really laboring in this inning. Her pitch count going up big time. And here is her opposite number, Lily Noyes, with a chance to really put some numbers on the board. The bunt is down. It's fielded by Coots, and no play. Nobody was at first. Too late to get her at home. They've got the runner hung up between second and third and throw it away. And getting up and going to third base is Gilman. It's been a comedy of errors. Linkletter comes in to score. And going to third, Linkletter comes in to score. Gilman all the way to third. Noyes reaches on an E1. That's 3 consecutive errors. And Skowhegan with runners on first and third, still with just 1 out and a 3-0 lead. Wow.
Just feels like Nokomis kind of just mentally unraveling. Like that first triple, like sent him for a loop almost.
Lily Noyes being run for at first.
Number 4, Mike.
Grab the roster. And that is Layla Clark. Layla Clark.
I thought he had it. You guys were faster than him. Thank you to the Skowhegan announcing staff.
Are you talking about Chris Jarvis and Brian Jones?
I mean, if you had to put names to it.
Yeah, I do. All right, here's Casey Getchell.
They are also most gracious host.
They are indeed. Casey Getchell, right-handed batting left fielder, with runners on first and third and just 1 out. Skowhegan with a chance for a big inning against Mia Coots. And showing bunt is Getchell. Third baseman creeps in. Pitch is a strike.
And Clark goes to second on defensive indifference.
So she's on second and third. The Riverhawks with 2 runners in scoring position. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And Coots could use a strikeout. 1 out in the inning, and that was on a ground ball to third that scored a run. That was after Annabelle Morris led the game off with a triple. 0-2 on Getchell. Here's the windup by Coots, the pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her. Big strikeout. 2 outs. Still 2-1. Here's Riley Welch. Riley, the right-handed batting first baseman. She's going with the sleeveless look today.
Celebrating the spring weather.
Absolutely. Put those guns out there. Popped up to left. Randlet. It's been an adventure out there. Makes the catch. And the inning is over, and frankly, it could have been worse as Coots able to minimize the damage by getting a strikeout and a fly out to left with runners on second and third. But Skowhegan scores 2 times in the inning. They get 2 runs.
3, isn't it?
3 runs in the inning, 3 runs, 2 hits. There were 3 big Nokomis errors and 2 runners left on. 1 done here in Skowhegan. The score, Riverhawks 3, Nokomis nothing. It's high school softball on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Mike Violet, AJ Knights, back here live at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School, and Lily Noyes takes the mound with a 3-run lead. She got the side in order on 11 pitches, a bunt back to her that she threw out Watson on, then 2 strikeouts. Here is Addie Hawthorne to lead it off. Cleanup hitter, right-handed batting first baseman. Noyes with 3 runs early. Strike 1, pouring coals there, 0-1. Lily also going with the sleeveless look. You'd have to Google this, but I'm going to make a very old man reference here after this 0-1 pitch.
All right, I'm ready.
That is a strike, 0-2. Maybe Chris Jarvis would get it. I don't think Brian Jones would. But Lily Clark and anybody else is going with the sleeveless look today is wearing their uniform. That is peeled off to the right and out of play, still 0-2, is wearing the uniform like Ted Klusinski used to do. Anybody know who Ted Klusinski is? All right, Google Ted
Bueller.
Google Ted Klusinski. Big Clue, swing and a miss on the changeup, strike 3. Ted Klusinski, first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds, later for the Chicago White Sox, late 50s, early 60s. The Cincinnati Reds wore those vested uniforms back in the day.
Yep.
And Klusinski used to cut the sleeves off at the shoulder because he had serious guns. And he did it all the time. Big Clue, swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There you go, Mike. Brian Jones' answer for you.
What is it?
I'm too young.
I knew that. Jarvis is the only one close enough. And he's probably too young. Another changeup, strike 2.
A quick 0-2 count here. 3 straight Ks and 1 pitch away from striking out Sidney King here.
0-2 to King, left-handed batting right fielder. Noise ready. Here it is. Fastball wide. 1-2. King followed by Mia Coots. 1 out, nobody on. Noise with a 3-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. She went after a high heat, strike 3. 4 strikeouts in a row from Noise. 2 outs. Here's Coots.
Talk about being locked in.
She has got it going on. Noise the side from Jarvis. Here's the first pitch to Coots. Strike called, outside corner at the knees, 0-1. Riverhawks 3, Warriors nothing. 2 of those runs unearned in the first. Check swing, did she go? No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Waiting for the appeal, but I think she held up enough. They didn't even go to the appeal.
1-1. Wind is backed off a little bit. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. High fly ball on the infield. Moving over to Gilman in foul ground, and that is it. Another rocking chair inning for Lily Noyes. 2 strikeouts, 4 in a row until that foul out right there. 6 up, 6 down for Nokomis. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Skowhegan 3, Nokomis nothing. You're watching and listening to high school softball on the Score.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, we got
Monkey is prime! This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah! Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here in Skowhegan. Today's game brought to you in part by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. With over 40 academic degrees and programs to choose from and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England, find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu. And after the game, we'll give our Score Player of the Game a bag of swag, a bag from Central Maine Community College with sparkling ice from Valley Beverage. Of course, the brand new, highly coveted Score Player of the Game keychain and a very fashionable Score t-shirt.
Love it. At Erskine Academy, I don't know if you got to see, they had a little show off of that. Sullivan won it for the Erskine Academy girls lacrosse team, showing off to the whole team.
Yeah,
bragging rights.
Loving it, man. Here's Lydia Jones to lead it off, the only Skowhegan hitter who hasn't batted yet. Strike 1. Lydia, right-handed batting second baseman. Against Mia Coots. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. It'll be Jones, Morris, and Jarvis, 9-1-2.
As Coots tries to get back on track here to Fitzley for Nokomis, how many pitches that inning for
8
Noise?
for Lily Noise in the second, 19 total.
With 4 Ks.
Yep, very thrifty. That's outside. Good long look by the umpire there. 2 balls, 1 strike on Lydia Jones. Looks down to Lee Johnson at third. Coots back on the rubber. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. High. 3-1 to Jones. Don't want to walk the number 9 hitter.
Tell you what, that was a strategy for Mount Blue, almost beat Messalonsky on Friday.
Their 8-9 hitters were on all day. That's low. She'd walked her. So Jones out of the 9 hole draws a walk. And here's Annabelle Morris, who led the game off with a ringing triple to right center and scored on the ground ball by Jarvis.
That was sort of it was the reverse of the announcer's jinx, because I said, I don't think we'll see triples, and then it was almost Mike saying, I've never seen a homer here.
And Condon now was moved over to right center where she hit that ball in the first inning. Fouled back. 0-1. Good rip there by Annabelle Morris.
Tell you what, the Skowhegan batting lineup is testing Chaz's nerves with all these foul balls.
Coming after you, gunning for you, boy. 0-1. Coots throwing to Coots. Mia throwing to Hallie. Here it is. She shows bunt and fouls it off. And I don't know about you, but if I'm Nokomis, I'm fine with Annabelle Morris bunting.
Especially after she drilled that one.
Probably not going to get a 3-base hit out of a bunt. 0-2 to Annabelle. Coots, check to the wristband. The windup and the 0-2. Got her! Swing and a miss, strike 3. Took a little bit off that one. Not her classic changeup, I don't think. But missing it was Morris. 1 out. Runner at first. Here's Carly Jarvis, who grounded to third her first time. Got an RBI as Morris came in to score. They could have had Morris at the plate if the third baseman Sawtell had tried to get her. Running up and dropping one in. Oh, it tips off the third baseman's glove into the shortstop's glove, and they get 2. As Lydia Jones got caught off first base, and so a pop-out that'll officially be recorded as caught by the shortstop. So it's a pop to 6, and out on the double play, 6-3. Is Lydia Jones, and that is the end of that. So for Skowhegan, they only send 3 batters to the plate because of the double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 2. It's Nokomis 3. It's Skowhegan 3 and Nokomis 2. This is high school softball on The Score.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here live at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School as we go to the third inning. Tomorrow night, we've got boys lacrosse on The Score and an excellent matchup, too. We'll be live at Messalonsky High School in Oakland tomorrow night as the Messalonsky Eagles host the Oak Hill Raiders. Game time is 6:30.
A late start.
And we'll have it here on The Score. Of course, lights out there.
True. One of those two, speaking of these two teams, obviously, Nokomis losing in the state finals, Skowhegan making to the region finals. Another team looking for redemption this year, that Messalonsky boys lacrosse team.
Sawtell leads off and spikes a foul to the right out of play. Jenna, the right-handed batting third baseman, number 7 hitter in the lineup. 11 pitches for Noyes to retire the side in the first, 8 in the second.
Yeah, with 4 Ks. Means she had to throw 12 at least.
Strike one is on the outside corner. Strike two.
She is just locked in.
Noise.
She's
right
cooking.
back on it. The sign from Jarvis, the 0-2. Got her. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 5 strikeouts for Lily Noise, who's just pouring coals right now. Here is Delaney Randlett. Right-handed batting left fielder. Noise has 3 runs. Right now it feels like 33 runs.
Well, she's keying him up. It feels like you're going to get anything even remotely in play.
Randlett, I think, showing bunt. Now she backs off on that. Pitch is low, ball 1. Delaney, the left fielder. She'll be followed by Kirsten Condon, the number 9 hitter and center fielder. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on a fastball up.
That's how it is. She like you said, she's pouring coals, parachute. And you're way out in front of that changeup.
1-1 on Randlett. Here it is. Changeup, there it was. The parachute, she could have swung twice at that and not hit it either time. 1-2.
One of my dad's favorite cartoons where Bugs Bunny takes on, I think it's supposed to be the Yankees, and he throws that slow pitch. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and all 3 batters strike out.
Right. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Is that the one where I forget which character says they had a talking dog and they kept on asking the dog to talk and he kept on saying, Ruth, Ruth, Ruth?
I think so.
And then later on after they left, he looks at the owner, and I don't know if it was Bugs or whatever, and he said, maybe I should have said DiMaggio?
Yeah. I think it's that same
I don't know which
episode.
one that is. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
6 Ks through 8 batters.
She is rolling. Here is Kirsten Condon, right-handed batting center fielder, 9th hitter to come up. All 8 have been retired. Strike 2. That's an immaculate inning.
What?
She struck out the side on 9 pitches.
That is, wow. Wow.
Or, no, was there a ball on Randlett? Okay, there was
10.
a ball.
Okay.
All right, so almost an immaculate inning there by Lily Noyes. She strikes out the side on 10 pitches, and we are through 2.5. The score, Skowhegan 3 and Nokomis nothing. This is high school softball on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
We are moving on to the top of the 3rd inning here in Skowhegan. It's Maddie Morris, Arabelle Linkletter, Natalie Gilman, 3, 4, and 5.
No, bottom, right? Bottom of the 3rd.
Bottom. I didn't say that?
You said top.
All right.
My scoreboard was wrong, too. That's why I was like, wait a minute. I think
We are in the bottom of the 3rd. The home team is coming up.
Yeah.
Maddie Morris, Arabelle Linkletter, Natalie Gilman. Maddie Morris with a double. Scored a runner first time. Mia Cooch trying to keep the game right here. Popped up over us. That'll be out of play. Nothing in 1. Coots has been battling a back issue. We talked about it prior to the Lawrence game last week. She got lit up pretty badly in the Gardner game. Gave up 7 runs.
Did strike out 12.
But was being hit pretty hard. Yeah. And that's when J.D. McClellan knew when they were pulling the ball that she wasn't right. Changeup bounces up there. 1 ball, 1 strike. They literally have done acupuncture. They've had a masseuse working on her, and they've got her back to feeling pretty good, according to JD.
I mean, she just absolutely slayed the Winslow lineup the other day.
The 1-1. Check swing, foul back.
I think it was, I have in my notes, I think 13 strikeouts in that game, in a shortened game.
Yeah, they won 10-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Maddie with Arabelle Linkletter on deck.
And to be fair, Mike, even the score 3-0, she's been hit a couple times, but the defense.
Ground ball to third. Right there is Sawtell. Throws, and it's wide. Another error on Sawtell. Her second of the game, and cruising into second base standing is Maddie Morris, E5.
Right on cue. That's, again, she's given up some big hits. Obviously, the Annabelle Morris one to start with that ringing triple, but there's 2 unearned runs, and there's another base runner on due to error.
Fourth error on the day. And here is Arabelle Linkletter, reached on the first error made by Sawtell and scored. Runner at second, nobody out. Change up, very, very wide. Ball 1. Arabelle Linkletter, right-handed batting right fielder. The count is a ball. Here's the windup, here's the pitch. That one is popped up. Middle of the infield, second baseman over, and making the catch is Reagan King. 1 out. 1 out for Gilman. Natalie today reached on an error by the shortstop.
Now, this middle part of the order has all reached due to error.
Gilman, right-handed batting third baseman. High fly ball. The wind is going to blow this in. Second baseman King is there, and Reagan makes the play again. 2 pop-ups to second in a row. 2 outs. And here comes Lily Noyes, reached on an error by the pitcher. Ball back to Coots.
And nobody standing at first.
There's nobody at first, and by the time she tried an alternative, everybody had reached. So Noyes with the runner at second, 2 outs. Swing and a miss on a high fastball up in her eyes, 0-1.
And Noyes swinging for the downs, as you like to say on that one.
Coots ready for the 0-1. Here it is. Inside. A ball and a strike. Skowhegan with 3 runs on 2 hits, 3 errors committed by Nokomis in the first inning. 2 of those runs unearned. Double play helped Coots get out of an inning unscored upon last time. Spike to right, and it's going to go foul. Almost well placed by Lily Noyes. But a strike, it's 1-2.
Can I ask you, in your vast experience covering baseball and softball, how unusual was that specific double play with it bouncing off the glove?
Tipping off the third baseman's glove into the shortstop's glove? Very unusual. Haven't seen that very much.
Doubling up the runner at first.
Rarely do you see 2 fielders that close to each other on a ball hit there. Foul back. 1-2 as a pop-up to third. And Sawtell, again with the wind being tricky here, it tipped off the end of her glove right into the glove of Mackenzie Watson, who threw to first and doubled up Lydia Jones. Changeup got her way out in front. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so Noyes gets a dose of her own medicine. Skowhegan strands Noyes, who reached on an error. She is stranded after the error. 1, 2, 3 for Mia Coots, including a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score.
Top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth inning. The score, Skowhegan 3 and Nokomis nothing. This is high school softball on the score.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want. CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
9 up and 9 down for the Nokomis Warriors. We go to the top of the fourth inning. And it's the top of the order, Mackenzie Watson, who bunted her first time right back to the box, and Noyes with an easy play. So let's see what happens second time around. Swing and a miss, strike one. The start is just the same.
Yeah, I got to based on your stats, to give Mike credit. Through three innings, 29 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 9 up, 9 down.
Fouled back.
Including a 10-pitch, 3-strikeout third.
$11, $8, and 10 pitches.
Yep.
So far, 0-2. Fouled back, still 0-2. 2 strikeouts in the first, Coots and King. 2 in the second, Hawthorne and Sidney King. And then Sawtell, Randlett, and Condon all striking out in the third.
She is the definition of what the kids say, cooking.
The 0-2. Missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watson followed by Coots, then Reagan King.
Did the kids say that?
Here in the top of the fourth inning.
Let her cook.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled over us. Contact being made by Watson. Good rips. Still 1-2. Umpire looking for
the official softballs.
Some softballs. 1-2. Little nubber out front. Tough play. Let it roll foul. That's a good move by Lily Noyes, because that was probably a play she couldn't make.
Yeah, especially with it spinning, you're going to try and go down and barehand that. Then how do you get it to the first baseman? Smart play without all that backspin.
So 1-2 remains the count on Watson. Jarvis with the sign. Here's the 1-2 from Noyes. Little foul. Late swing. Got some contact and dribbles it down the right side.
Credit Watson. Been able to foul off a bunch here. Talking about the efficiency that Noyes has been able to work through. May use up the amount of pitches she's gotten through each inning right here on 1AB.
Noyes, another 1-2. Strike 3 called. Got her. 8th strikeout and the 4th in a row, and 6 out of the last 7. And here is Hallie Coots, who was the first strikeout victim, making the second out of the first inning. Noyes deals. High. Ball 1.
Watson was one of the 2 batters who didn't strike out in the first inning as well.
So, tried that bunt.
So the only one who hasn't now is Mia Coots.
Outside corner for a strike on Hallie Coots. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike, that is Reagan King on deck. 1-1. Here it is. Check swing. She held back. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little more patience from Nokomis. I think a little bit more familiar as Noyes. I think not struggling, but just not as sharp, I guess.
Foul. Ooh, the umpire took a piece of that on the way by. That'll get your attention. Shakes it off. Pats the catcher, Carly Jarvis, on the head.
And she asked if he needed a second.
2-2. Good move by her.
Couldn't hurt with some of those strike calls either.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Noyes ready. Got her. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 5 strikeouts in a row. 7 of the last 8 by strikeout. 2 outs. Here's Reagan King, called out on strikes her first time. King, right-handed batter. Noyes. Fires popped up over us, and foul. 0-1.
Tell you what, you put the over-under at 28 total strikeouts the game, the way Noyes is going.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. By the way, today is the 38th anniversary of Roger Clemens striking out 20 in a game at Fenway.
Hey.
April 29th, 1986. I was watching it on Nesson. No, it was the Seattle Mariners. Strike 3 called, and it's another 1-2-3 inning, all by strikeouts. 6 strikeouts in a row, and 8 of the last 9 by Lily Noyes. Can she get 20? Well, right now, she could only get 19. That's it. So we have another great inning by Lily Noyes. Nothing across for Nokomis in the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It is Skowhegan 3, Nokomis nothing. You're watching and listening to high school softball on The Score.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning, shall we? We shall. Mia Coots keeping the game right where it is. We're trying to at least, and leading off here, Casey Getchell. It's Getchell, Welch, and Jones, 7, 8, 9, against Mia Coots, who had her best inning last inning. She faced 4 batters only because there was an error to lead it off. She has settled it down some. Skowhegan with 3 in the first, 2 unearned. And Getchell struck out her first time, 1 of 2 by Coots so far. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. High heat. Strike 1 on Casey, Getchell.
Not to overcorrect me, 3 total strikeouts for Coots.
That's a strike.
She got Annabelle.
Yeah, I missed the first one.
Yeah, Gilman and Noyes.
Yeah. So 3 Ks. 1 ball, 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High. 1 and 2.
Again, like you just said with the 2 unearned runs, I think Skowhegan's got to her a little bit, but the defense has not helped Coots today. 2 unearned runs.
Not at all. Popped up. Out of play. Count stays at 1 and 2.
And for that top of this inning, for a second there, you're like Nokomis was getting more contact, and then you still end up getting the whole side struck out.
Another 1 and 2 to Getchell. Change got her. Strike 3 called.
That just floated right into the strike zone.
Sure did. Like a balloon. Second time that Getchell has fanned today. Here's Riley Welch, who flied to left her first time. 1 out, nobody on. Coots deals. Strike 1. High fastball swung on and missed by Welch. Welch, the first baseman. 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Change and a check swing caught by Coots. A dive and brought it right into the breadbasket. So we'll call that a pop-up to the pitcher.
Technically, yes. Generously, also yes.
You could call it a humpback line drive, but I think a pop-up fits better. 2 outs. Here's Lydia. 2 outs. Yeah, Lydia Jones. Lydia walked her first time. Number 9 hitter. And Coots looking for her first 1-2-3 inning. Changeup is bowled up there. Ball 1 on Lydia. One ball, no strikes. Check swing. She held back. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the order, Annabelle Morris on deck. The 2-0. She's going to walk the number 9 hitter again. She walked her the first time. She's 3-0 this time. 3-0 on Jones, who will be taking all the way. Here it is. Strike called. 3-1. Jones awaits the 3-1. Coots rocks. Here it is. Fouled off. Good rip by Lydia. 3-2.
Nice job by Jones getting up in the count, but quickly, obviously, Coots, very talented pitcher, getting it back to a strike away.
Mia Coots ready. The windup, here's the 3-2 to Jones. Swing and a foul back. And we'll get another 3-2. The wind has backed off a little bit, still blowing across the diamond from left field toward first base. Coots, the rock, the 3-2. Ground ball to third. Right there is Sawtell looking for a good throw and just getting her at first. Hanging on to that bag, Addie Hawthorne, and look at that. Mia Coots has a 1-2-3 inning. A strikeout, a pop-out back to her, and a ground ball to third. Nothing across for Skowhegan in the 4th inning. 4 done. Riverhawks 3, Nokomis nothing. This is high school softball on the Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Our live stream and our broadcast always brought to you by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online, cmautogroup.com. Addie Hawthorne leads it off here, the cleanup hitter against Lily Noyes. First pitch, foul tipped off the glove of the catcher, and foul. 0-1. Hawthorne, 1 at bat. She struck out, which is no surprise given that Lily Noyes has struck out
10.
8 of the last 9.
10 total.
And 10 total.
6 in a row.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Quickly 0-2. I mean, I think you could probably still count on 2 hands the number of balls she has thrown today through 4.
Sydney King on deck. Mia Coots to follow, the 0-2 to Hawthorne. Ooh, just missed low and away. That's a tough take, but a good one by Addie Hawthorne. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Noise the sign from Jarvis. Here's the windup, the 1-2. Change up, ground ball foul. Down the third baseline. Tracked down out there by Getchell.
I mean, and that's how it's gone. I mean, obviously, talk about 10 Ks through 4 innings, right? 12 batters, but just the defense kind of just had to do nothing. I mean, because one of those outs that wasn't a strikeout was hit back to Noyes.
The other one a foul to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 10 strikeouts in a row. Excuse me. No. 1, 2,
7, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of the last 10.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
So 9 out of the last 10. Here is King, who struck out. Noise just absolutely dealing. Ball 1.
I was trying to think, Mike, because you and I, this is just my second year doing this with you. We've seen some special pitching performances.
Pitch is low. Ball 2, 2-0.
Mia Coots last year against, I think Lawrence at Nokomis, I want to say. She had like 13 strikeouts.
Yeah, against Sage, whose name is escaping me from Lawrence. Fouled off.
Reed, I believe, right?
Sage Reed, yes.
Reed. And then, of course, the one we reference all the time, the baseball one that stands out is the Caleb Love 15 Ks, 1 hit against Erskine Academy. But this one quickly heading that direction.
2-1 on Sydney King. Spiked foul to the right. 2-2. Let's see if we get a changeup here. Be a good time for it. 2-2. Noise ready. Here it is. Nope, it's a fastball, and it's low. 3-2. So the string out on Sydney King. 3-2. Noise. The sign from Jarvis. The 3-2. Ground ball. That's fair. There goes your no-hitter down the line and left. And hitting first and running into second base is King with a stand-up double. So King well placed right over the bag down the third base line, and she's got 2 bases. The first hit of the game, the first base runner of the game for Nokomis, with 1 out now for Mia Coots.
How about that one? Putting it exactly where it needed to be.
The string of 7 straight strikeouts is gone. Coots fouled to the third baseman her first time. That's strike 1. 0-1 on Coots, a chance to help herself. It's only a 3-0 deficit. Noise the 0-1. Hit well to, not hit well. I misjudged it. And fortunately for Skowhegan, Natalie Gilman did not. And she brings it in. It was hit off the end of the bat. A lot of spin on that, and Gilman able to make the play. That's a pop to third. Second time she's hit it to third. First time was in foul ground. So 2 outs for Sawtell. Jenna has struck out in her only plate appearance. 2 outs, runner on second. Noise deals. Popped up. Second baseman Jones is back. Lydia is there, and she makes the play for the final out of the inning. So the double ends up absolutely harmless. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 more strikeout, and 1 runner left on. We move along to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still Skowhegan 3, Nokomis 0. You're watching and listening to high school softball on The Score.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
All righty, here we go to the bottom of the fifth. And Annabelle Morris will lead it off. A triple, a run scored, and a strikeout. For Annabelle, center fielder for Skowhegan, facing Mia Coots. What a 1-2-3 inning last time, her first of the day. That's outside ball one. So Morris, Jarvis, and Morris to hit here in the fifth. Skowhegan with 3 in the first, 2 unearned. Coots, the 1-0 to Annabelle Morris. Changeup had her way out in front. She got a piece of it. 1-1. Boys lacrosse tomorrow night, 6:30. Oak Hill and Meso from Oakland. The weather is supposed to be not as nice as tonight's, but you know what? We're in a press box.
Yes, we are.
It's all good. 1 ball, 1 strike on Annabelle Morris. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Annabelle. Our schedule always at centralmainsports.com. As we roll into May, after pretty much a game a day the last 2 weeks, we don't change much. It's pretty much a game a day right through the rest of the season.
We're all over Central Maine.
Fouled over us. Hangs at 1-2.
I didn't see any flinching that time. I think we're used to it.
I think we're settling in. Yeah. It's the 5th inning. Umpire gets a fresh assortment of softballs.
Reminder, too, with all those games we cover, just go to centralmainsports.com for the vault or Central Maine Sports on YouTube, and you'll find them there.
All there, all the time, always, absolutely free 24/7. The pitch, just a piece of it, fouled it back, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Annabelle. Just in the shade now with the sun going down behind us. There's a change, and she hit that literally a cue shot off the end of the bat.
She waited. She did enough job waiting to stay alive there, but still not quite enough. Like you said, still swung through early on it.
So the count hangs 1-2. Coots back on the rubber, ready to throw to Coots. Mia to Halley. Inside corner. Got her. Looking. A strikeout. And that is her 5th, 1 in each inning. Here's Carly Jarvis. You got to like her walk-up song, Fleetwood Mac.
So you say nice things about her.
Well, yeah. Some classic rock.
Plus, she's a catcher.
For a kid who's, 16? That's great. She's been brought up well. She's overcome the obstacle of having Chris Jarvis as her father. Mrs. Jarvis must be a gem. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, kind of an awkward run up and swing and miss, 1-1.
Go ahead.
1 out, nobody on. Go.
I was just say to your. I'll wait till after this pitch.
Lined into right and barehanded. The throw to first is late by Sydney King. Nice play by Sydney, who came in and almost had a play at first. That's a single for Carly Jarvis, a 1-out base runner.
I was going to say, before that single, your point about that double that finally broke up the perfect game for Nokomis at the top of the fifth is only 3-0.
Yeah, it's not out of reach. And we have a runner for Jarvis at first. And running at first for the Riverhawks is Jasmine Merrill. So Merrill runs for Jarvis. Here's Maddie Morris. Maddie with a double, scored a run and reached on an error last time. Umpire making sure the Nokomis bench has it. And Coots ready to pitch to Matty Morris. Popped up over us out of play. The umpire, I just saw him as he was putting his mask on. He has his ball strike indicator. And it brought back a 57-year-old memory for me. The first ball and strike indicator I ever got, that is popped up middle of the diamond and calling everybody off as Watson makes the play and trying to double her off at first. It is late, but a pop out to shortstop, 2 outs. Here's Arabelle Linkletter. First ball strike indicator was from a cereal box.
No way.
A Cheerios cereal box. They were putting ball and strike indicators in cereal boxes, and that's where I got my first one. Now, it did not make me want to be an umpire for life, but I did think it was pretty cool to have a ball and strike indicator, ball one. It's not like we had a Dick's Sporting Goods back in the day where you could just go get a ball and strike indicator.
Well, my first thought, actually, that story is, man, they just don't make prizes like they used to. Now it's like they just get like a temporary tattoo or something out of a box of cereal.
1 ball, no strikes. Pitches a ball, throw to second, safe. A steal of second by Merrill. So she's on at second with a 2-0 count. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, we had Cracker Jacks back then where you had a prize in the bottom of the box. But I wasn't a big Cracker Jack kid. But Cheerios? Yeah. Love me some Cheerios. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 on Arabelle Linkletter. If she can reach, Natalie Gilman would be next. An extra run at second for Skowhegan with a 3-0 lead, bottom of the 5th. And 2 outs. A 2-1 count on Linkletter. Here's the rock, here's the pitch. That's a strike at the knees, 2-2. Coots trying to finish her off, 2-2. A runner on second, 2 outs. Mia ready, here's the rock, here's the pitch. Outside. Full count now on Linkletter. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
They said keeping it at just a 3-run deficit, but obviously I don't think you've seen Coots this uncomfortable very much.
The 3-2. Fouled off the catcher's mask, and it stays at 3-2. Skowhegan certainly challenges you. They have a lineup with good hitters who make contact. They also have good eyes. They don't swing at bad balls.
Let's just say it again. The conversation at the beginning of the season. What does the Skowhegan offense look like? You knew the pitching was going to be good, and they have just pounded hits against teams.
Another 3-2 coming from Arabelle to Arabelle Linkletter from Mia Coots. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Should be a play. Shortstop, third baseman, Sawtell. Little snow cone action there at the end, but she squeezes it enough, and so the single is harmless. Stranded is Merrill, the pinch runner at second base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We have finished 5. Skowhegan still in front. The Riverhawks 3, the Nokomis Warriors nothing. You're watching and listening to high school softball on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
We have made it to the 6th inning, and the Nokomis Warriors need 3 runs in their final 6 outs. It is the bottom of the order 8, 9, and 1. Delaney Randlett, Kirsten Condon, and Mackenzie Watson against Lily Noyes. Randlett has been up once, struck out swinging. Low, ball 1 to Randlett.
Yeah, last inning was Noyes' worst. 1K gives up the first hit of the game. Of course, no damage done. Still 0 runs scored for Nokomis.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. That's on the outside corner. 1 and 2. Only one hitter has not struck out today for Nokomis.
Yep.
That's Mia Coots.
Yep.
Everybody else has struck out at least once. Randlett down 1 and 2. Spike down the right field line. Coming over. It's out of the glove of Arabelle Linkletter. That'll be an error on her. And at first base, leading off the inning, is Delaney Randlett. E9. Ball should have been caught. So here is a pinch hitter for Nokomis. This is Leah Tasker, a left-handed batter. So Tasker is going to hit for Condon, who struck out in her lone appearance. Umpire making sure the Skowhegan bench has it. So Tasker to hit for Condon. Nobody out in the top of the 6th. Nokomis with their second base runner of the game. Tasker, open stance, up in the batter's box. Let's see how this plays out. Noyes ready. Strike called. That was a good fastball throw to first, and the base runner just getting back to the bag in time there. That was pretty close on Delaney Randlett at first.
He got hung out a little bit there, but was able to make it back.
Can't get picked off. Nokomis needs base runners. 0-1 on Tasker. The pitch. Check swing. Did she go? I thought she did. She did. 0-2. She tried to abort it. Too late. 0-2.
That's my thought process when we're set up where we are now, Mike, is when we were at Mount Blue. Of course, there were a lot of critics sitting near us of the umpires staff, or the umpires calling, and you said either I'm in dead center.
Outside. 1-2.
Or I'm behind the plate, and that's the only time I will make calls. So when you made that call there, like he's in the position to do it.
Well, I was hoping perhaps to also calm down the umpires who were down the right field line with us, literally 130 feet away from the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Tasker is gone. 12 strikeouts now for Noyes. 1 out in the inning. Here's Mackenzie Watson. Watson has struck out once. She was called out last time and out pitching to first base on a bunt the first time. So Noyes ready to deal here to Watson. Low. The pitch is low, and the throw to second. And in time, they got her.
That was a great throw.
I know J.D. McClellan is a veteran coach. Why are you running there? You need base runners. Why are you running there? You potentially have run yourself out of an inning. 2-4 on the putout. Now 2 outs, nobody on. Dramatically changes the inning. That is inside.
Especially as you're talking about, Mike, right? The air, one of the only ways to kind of undo what Noyes is doing today, and now Nokomis gives it back.
That's a ball. So it's 3-0. And now, if she walks her, it's what could have been 3-0. Watson will be taking all the way. She bounces it to first. So they had her swinging on 3-0. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. 3 unassisted is how that goes. So the caught stealing still a significant incident here in the inning. So for Nokomis in the 6th inning, no runs, No hits. There was one error and nobody left after the caught stealing. We go bottom 6. Still Skowhegan 3, Nokomis nothing on the score.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, we go. The monkey has prime!
This season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah!
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
All righty, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Skowhegan with a 3-0 lead, a lead that they have had after 4 batters of the game. Skowhegan with 3 runs on 2 hits and 3 errors by Nokomis in the first inning. That's been it. Mia Coots has shut him down since. Not really any great threats by Skowhegan.
I mean, since then, Skowhegan's only had 1 hit.
Yeah. Coots has been very good. That's fouled over us, out of play. Natalie Gilman has been up twice, reached on an error, and popped to second.
Yeah, kind of just that weird inning, right, where it seems like Skowhegan caught Nokomis just not ready. Because I think if you take out that first mic, I think there's been 3 total hits. 2 hits.
That's
1
it.
by each team.
Changeup is looped into right, and it is dropped by the center fielder, Condon. Another error.
Now batting, number 23.
So Gilman is on E8. And here is Miss Lily Noyes. Noyes has reached on an error by the pitcher and struck out. And time call. Lee Johnson had motion toward the plate. The plate umpire is thinking, me? No, he wanted Lily Noyes. Nothing personal, mind you.
Steve Belanger.
Steve Belanger, the plate umpire.
Plate umpire. Thank you. Again, shout out again to the Skowhegan announcing staff.
What will we do without them?
I don't know. Be so lost.
All right, Noyes digs in after the conference. Here it is. Shows bunt and fouls it off. Strike 1. 0-1 on Lily Noyes. Nobody out. Runner on first. Skowhegan 3-0. They haven't scored since the first. Noyes on the mound, pitching a 1-hitter. Into right field, a base hit. A shot. Only able to move up to second base is Gilman on a bullet into right by Lily Noyes. Her first hit of the day. First and second, nobody out. And Ariana Aldrich is going to pinch hit here for Casey Getchell.
Number 20, Ariana Aldrich.
Also going to get a runner at first base for Noyes. That is something that Lee Johnson does all of the time, and it is Layla Clark back there at first. She's already been in the game to run before. So Skowhegan in business here in the 6th inning, leading 3-0 and having the first 2 runners reach. And Ariana Aldrich ready to pinch hit. Such a thoughtful thing to name the pinch runner a courtesy runner, isn't it?
Very generous.
It's like we're running a hotel here.
That's what it is. That's what I would like to say, because I would definitely be pitching.
Hit to center field. Condon, who's had some problems out there, just barely able to squeeze that one, even though it was a can of corn. And stumbling into third is Gilman on the fly ball. So the pinch hitter flies out. Ariana flies out to center field. One out, and here is Riley Welch. Welch, the first baseman, has flied to left and popped back to the pitcher. Little pop-up.
Yeah, but Aldrich does a nice job here. Productive out, knocks in another one.
Yep. She moved a runner over, yes.
That's what I'm saying, a productive out now. Yeah, absolutely.
Bunt is on, strike one.
And there goes Merrill. Nope, I had it right the first time. Clark again goes to second there on defensive indifference.
Little DI. 0-1 on Riley Welch. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. Popped up over us, out of play. 0-2. Lydia Jones on deck. and 2. Coots trying to keep the game here. The Rock, the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, stopped by the shortstop Watson, and they can't get anybody. Coming in to score on the plate is Gilman. It is 4-0. A good stop at shortstop by Watson, but it's a base hit. Over to third is the pinch runner Merrill, and Welch on with a single to shortstop. And here's Lydia Jones. Lydia today has walked, made it all the way to third, got stranded there, and grounded to third last time. So a run in, it's 4-0. First run since the first. First and third, 1 out. Jones shows bunt, takes one down and in, ball 1. A steal of second, a DI. Defensive indifference, and a 1-ball count on Jones.
Forgive me, Mike, who was the base runner that scored?
Bunt is fielded by the first baseman. The play is at first. They get the out there. Jones out 3-1, drives in a run. Noyes comes in. It was Gilman who scored.
Gilman, thank you.
Noyes or Merrill, the pinch runner, scores there. It is 5-0. Welch over to third. So 1-3 on the putout. And here's the top of the order, Annabelle Morris. 2 strikeouts and a triple. Swing and a miss. Going for the downs there. 0-1 on Annabelle. Her 4th wrap of the day. Triple in the first. She scored. Struck out swinging in the second. Out looking in the 5th. 2 outs. Hit to right field, in the air, King over and makes the play, and that is it. Thought we were going to get a collision there because Condon was cruising over, but King called her off all the way. Skowhegan able to get 2 runs in the inning. They get those 2 runs on 2 base hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on. Last call for Nokomis. They need 5 to tie. We go to the 7th inning. It's Skowhegan 5 and Nokomis nothing. This is high school softball on The Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, Manufacturing Manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Last call for the Nokomis Warriors, 2-3-4 against Lily Noyes, Hallie Coots, Reagan King, Addie Hawthorne. Noyes has been dominant. The wind, the pitch, low, ball one. Coots today has struck out twice. Noyes. The deal hit well to left field. That's one of the best hit balls of the day, and it's going to fall in on a hop. Getchell gets it in quickly. Coots to second. Out! Got to be happy with the single there, kids. Getchell with a fine play in left, so a single and out at second. On the play, Coots, she is out 7-4. So just the second hit of the game and erased on the bases. One out. Here's Reagan King. King's been called out twice. That one literally is a worm burner for ball one.
Yeah, I think Nokomis look back at this one. Obviously still 2 outs here to work with. We're going to look back at this one and just say, we just mentally were not sharp enough today to get this one done.
Strike one. 12 strikeouts so far for Noyes.
Just again, the numbers lost the pitch count there in the fourth, but through 4 innings had 10, including 6 in a row.
I flinched. One ball, 2 strikes.
That one came straight at Chaz. I don't know what it is about these Nokomis and Skowhegan batters. They're sending foul balls straight at Chaz. Did you say something to somebody?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Noyes ready. The deal to King. Another worm burner, 2-2. On deck is Addison Hawthorne. 2-2. 5-0 Skowhegan, 1 out top of the 7th. A dominant performance by Lily Noyes. Fouled back.
You say resounding clubhouse leader for player of the game?
Oh, yeah. I think we can safely say she's going to get the bag of swag from Central Maine Community College.
Her second
Sparkling Ice and Valley Beverage.
Her second time earning honors.
The fabulous Score Player of the Game keychain and a Score T-shirt. That is low and away for a ball, 3-2.
Yeah, Nokomis, I think, three total base runners, 2 hits, and then a reached on air into the 7th here.
Full count to King, the pitch. Sky high, Jarvis with a play. No, it's on the roof.
I heard that.
On a less windy day, that might be in play.
Yeah, it's like you said, I think at the beginning it was a pretty stiff breeze, calmed down in the middle, and it feels like it's picked a little bit back up.
So we've got another 3-2 to Reagan King. Noyes ready. The full count pitch. Swing and a miss. She went for high heat and missed it. That's not strike 3?
No, it is.
Reagan King thought, she said, I tipped that, and the umpire said, yes, Carly Jarvis caught it. So it's a strikeout. She had me fooled. 2 outs. Strikeout number 13 for Noyes, and Addison Hawthorne, who is 2 of those 13, is up. 2 outs, nobody on. 5-0 Skowhegan. Ground ball to second. This could be it. Jones right there. Fields fires. Ball game over. And Lily Noyes with a dominant performance, a 2-hit, 13 strikeout gem. And the final score in this one this afternoon from Skowhegan, the Riverhawks 5 and the Nokomis Warriors 0. The totals and our score player of the game coming up after this on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, We've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Raising money for a cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want. CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here post-game at Skowhegan Area Memorial High School, where the Skowhegan Riverhawks have shut out the Nokomis Warriors by a score of 5-0 here today. The final line scores in this one for Skowhegan: 5 runs, 5 hits. They made 1 error, and Skowhegan left 5. Nokomis, no runs, 2 hits. They made 5 errors. Got to tighten up the defense. They dropped a lot of balls today, kicked a lot of balls, threw a lot of balls away today that you can't make plays like that, especially against Skowhegan. They left 1 runner on base. So no runs, 2 hits, 5 errors, and 1 left on. Lily Noy's line went this way: 7 innings, a complete game, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 13 strikeouts. Obviously, Lily Noyes is our score player of the game. Yet again, by the end of the season, Noyes and her entire family will be outfitted in score T-shirts.
And keychains. Yeah,
No, it's fine.
She had one of the 5 hits, and that's the thing. You talk about the errors for Nokomis. Really, if you just lock in that first inning, you gave up 200 runs. Obviously, Annabelle Morris leads the game off with a triple. Skowhegan, you think with 2 outs could get her home, but they potentially looking at just be 1-0. But with the way Noyes was pitching, that first run was everything they needed, and they just padded 4 more insurance runs along the way. But after that first inning, Mia Coots calmed down, and Skowhegan did very little until right there at the end. They got those 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this was a total blowout of a game. I mean, Noyes obviously was in complete control, but this was 3-0 game until the 6th inning,
yeah.
and it was a struggle today for Nokomis because they couldn't catch the baseball or throw the baseball when they had to. 5 errors, in the first inning. The 3 runs, 2 of them were unearned.
Yeah, and then you talk about some of the base running too. You get caught stealing after you get someone on. You get Hallie Coots there trying to stretch that into a double, gets thrown out, which would have led the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, you just can't be greedy there.
Yeah.
Take a single. You need base runners. Take a single. Stay at first base and work it. And in the end, they weren't able to score. But Lily Noyes, from the first through the 5th, was completely dominant. A slight drop off in the 6th and the 7th inning, but negligible to say the least. A 2-hit shutout here in this one, and the impressive thing, the strikeouts are impressive, but no walks.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, she got a little bit behind the count there, talking about some of the maybe mistakes from Nokomis, right? You get a swing on a 3-0. But to your point, through 3 innings, she threw 29 pitches and had 7 strikeouts. In the 3rd and the 4th, she struck out the side, so she had 6 in a row, and then 5th and 6th labored a little bit, but like you said, finished with 13 Ks.
So the schedule tomorrow night has us in Oakland for boys lacrosse against Oak Hill. Game time, that's a great matchup. 6:30 tomorrow night here on The Score with live video and audio at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. So congratulations to Lily Noyes, our Score player of the game. So that's going to do it for us here from Skowhegan. For AJ Knight, for Chaz Wing, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Skowhegan Area Memorial High School. Final score in this one, Skowhegan Riverhawks win it by a score of 5-0.
You've been listening to another high school sports presentation on The Score, supported by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Valley Beverage, Maine Preventative Maintenance, The Harry J. Smith Company, SBS Carbon Copy, JDH3 Design, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste. Stay tuned for a lot more live video and audio of high school baseball, softball, and girls and boys high school lacrosse. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. You found the place for local sports. Sports Radio 1160, The Score.